8th month, 1984. And she a bloody beauty. I say that a lot, don't I? She's a bloody beauty. Brian owns this, and he's put a lot of heart and soul, a lot of effort into this restoration, and it's come up a treat. Now, we've known Brian for a while. He supported Mr. Land Cruiser. He shops at Mr. Land Cruiser. We've helped the roof from Mr. Land Cruiser, the only fiberglass part on the car. The weather strips and various other things are from Mr. Land Cruiser. So we have known Brian for a while, but this is only the second time I've ever seen this vehicle. Last week it was registered and put on the road. Today it's going for a wheel alignment. We're all chuffed around here that Brian was nice enough to come in after all this time of knowing him and being part of the build over the last 2 years. Finally we get to see this car. He's done it himself and he has done a fantastic job. Now this one was found up at Injune, Queensland, on a farm, half pulled apart. Well, the front end was off, radiator was missing. It was somebody else had plans to do a restoration and even started some of the bodywork, some of the panel work. Now it had a lot of dents, but this thing is rust free, so it was quite appealing to Brian and he purchased it. But he did say there was a sticker on the rear, so we believe its life started at Toowoomba. Must have been a dealership in Toowoomba, worked its way up to Injune, and now it's back here in southeast Queensland where it belongs, Brian's new car. We'll go around the outside. This is really, I guess, a stock standard. He's gone like 4-speed. It does have the power, original power steer, disc brakes, but this is an original resto. The tray's a little different. Now, Brian's neighbour gave him, or they might have done a deal on the tray. His neighbour owns 40s, didn't want the tray, so Brian's utilised this tray. Now the tray has toolboxes on either side, alloy, nice and light. What I do like about the tray is its height too. You're not bending over if you're working off the back of it, so just really blends in well. Sunraisers on a set of J-Tracks. So that's a road tyre and all terrain. Up the front, you've got your factory hooks, your factory bumper. He has put some flares, just legalities, keep your wheels all legal and everything, but 1984, you're looking at an original resto. This is its original colour, mustard. I believe Brian's painted it himself. He's done the panel work himself. So it wasn't a full cab off. The cab stayed on, but all the panels you're looking at, they've come off. They got the treatment. They went back on painted, and look at it. Let's go into the bonnet. Man, this thing is original and clean. Okay, this is like a step back in time. I've even got to say I went to open the bonnet and I had to go and use the pull. Most of the cars around here, that's all redundant now, so it's nice, it's taking the time, everything's still there, how it should be, how it was placed. The bonnet's not going to fly up and hit your windscreen, I've seen that. But you will notice an alloy radiator. So this thing come with no radiator whatsoever. Brian's put the alloy in there. He's put a brand new carb in there. He's gone over everything. There's new water bottles and there's a lot of new stuff, but if we have a close look, this is what you would have been, apart from that radiator, this is how you would have seen it at a dealership in 1984. This is so clean, the wiring's all in its place, original carby, airbox. There are genuine water bottles, the original booster, the blower motor, everything's in place here. No extractors, it's all the original manifold, everything. Brian has taken the time to really tidy it up in here. Attention to detail, paint the airbox, polish the rocker cover, even the bonnet stays. Just taking the time to do the finer details, paint that. It just makes a difference for the finished product. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen, that is the reservoir of an original. We do a lot of 60 series power steer upgrades here. This is Rigi Digi. This is in 84, it was a choice for the petrols, not the H. It was never a choice for the H, but the FJ did have the choice, and somebody's chosen power steer in 1994. Very smart move, well sought after now too. People are paying $3 for that setup, and a lot of times guys are forgetting to put in things like harmonica pulleys or the column that you need to go with it. They're worth a lot of money now. Okay, I was talking about attention to detail under the bonnet. Inside is absolutely beautiful and immaculate. The detail in this thing, no stone left unturned. Let's start with the door cards. The door cards have been, Brian made the card and then had an upholsterer upholster them, but he's also matched in the dash pad. Look at the finish on that dash pad. It is absolutely stunning. He's chosen the colour himself. There's a lot of little things like this. Attention to detail. And the roof, if we have a close look how well the upholsterer has actually moulded in the hood lining. It just, I don't know, I've never seen it moulded in so well. He's found himself a great upholsterer. Also up the top, all your new weather strips. He's got LED light for interior. And then moving down, we'll go to the floor and the seats. The seats are stunning. I don't know, that's how Brian's got it. So he didn't do the reupholstery on this, someone has, and they're in absolutely stunning condition. So they've been left, hence the cloths over there to protect them. We go lower again, it looks like the Noble, it's got the seams. If it's not, it's a damn good quality flooring in this. And underneath that we've got, I can see deadener and things to keep it nice and cool in there. So it's just very, very clean. That's a 4-speed still, no upgrades. This is how it was. This one also has on the dash, got to say an immaculate dash. Well done, Brian. But it's got the little aircon switch. So at some stage this one's had aircon. So it's had 84 power steer, disc brakes, and aircon. Somebody's chosen all the goodies back in the day that you could get for a ute, for a 45. And that switch, it lights up. It's the key's out of it now. Brian was telling me earlier, it actually lights up. It's something you only see in 82, 3, 4 on the petrols being a choke. Pretty much inside, I really like. He's gone the full, painted all the dash components in here. It's just stunning. Cleaned up the steering wheel. I don't know, I just want to take this one for a drive. Yo. That's pretty much it. A few little things. While I was doing it, Brian's here with us today and he corrected me. I said an original bumper. This is a McKinnon's bumper. Doesn't McKinnon's do a great job of replicating the genuine one? Why would you not buy a genuine one? Because the McKinnon's one's a lot thicker steel. There's got to be a mil or two thicker than the genuine. Affordability, so when you're looking at bumpers, that comes up excellent. Well done, McKinnon's. They're also on Mr. Land Cruiser's website, and so's the genuine. You've got both options on there. Little plug for ourselves. Look at that, the detail, Japanese indicators, new catches, just the detail. I love the steps. Now, the steps Brian had were 2 munted. Again, his neighbour's got some parts. They blend in really well, look really, really nice. About this car, it's just the detail, the extra effort that Brian's gone to over the last couple of years. Now he's going to go up the road, get a wheel alignment, but it's been such a pleasure. Finally, we've got to see the vehicle that we've known the man for a couple of years. Now we get to meet the vehicle. This beauty is an 8th month 84. Loved having it here.